Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. Outside here again. It's actually not that bad, and I actually see some blue in the sun. So, we're in December now, and Catskills, it gets cold, cold, sub-zero, sometimes. So, people who follow me, as you know, I often talk a little bit about sports, only for a minute or so. I'm a big sports guy. My teams are the Yankees, Dallas Cowboys, and the Brooklyn Nets. All right, those are my teams. Die hard, watch every single game, every minute of every game, etc. And the biggest news of the week, of course, historic Juan Soto. All right, Juan Soto. Yanks finally closed the deal. They gave up a lot for sure. Let's see, especially Michael King. Michael King. You had him slotted in as a starting pitcher. The last month of last year, he was incredible. And you thought, hey, Garrett Cole's your number one, Michael King, there you go. But got to give up something big for Juan Soto. Even though it's for 1 year, they call it a rental because he's a free agent in 2025. But anyway, Michael King, Johnny Brito, who else was it? I don't have it in front of me, but 5 players. And it's definitely worth it. I can't wait. It's all over all these shows. I'm backlogged, all my Yankee shows, and the Cowboys, a huge game, fighting for first place there. Philadelphia Eagles Sunday night. By the way, FYI, Mike McCarthy had appendicitis during the week. He wasn't there for practice, so he won't be coaching on Sunday. So little minor thing. Mike's going to be all right though, and the Brooklyn Nets look really good. They're 11-9, and they play the Wizards tonight. All right, let's get right into this. Name of this video is projection is confession, right? So I don't know if people saw that Lara Trump thing on one of those extreme propaganda, right-wing propaganda channels that Biden said, like if Trump. This is actually a fact. Biden said, if Trump were not running, I'm not sure I would run for re-election. So Lara Trump goes on OAM or Newsmax, one of those psycho propaganda channels, and says, you know what? Joe Biden is running because he's afraid. He's using the presidency. He wants immunity because he's afraid that Donald Trump is going to put him in jail. All this kind of stuff, weaponizing the judiciary, blah, blah, blah. All bullshit, right? Projection is confession, right? So all you have to look like, hey, your guy, 91 felony counts across 4 indictments. Joe Biden, 0. All right? Like, really, I want immunity for it's just bullshit. They suck. They're scum. Let me just say this. Evil. 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 You talk about that Mike Johnson. He says he's religious. No, dude, you're satanic. You're using religion. You are evil. Evil scum. And man, you better hope there isn't some sort of life after death or heaven and hell, because you know where you're going, buddy. You know where you're going, Mike Johnson. As they would say, the flames in hell aren't hot enough. That's extreme. Let me take that back. That's a bad thing for anyone, the hell thing. But listen, man, when you meet your maker, you'll see, you scumbag, Mike Johnson, and all you right-wing scumbags. Anyway, you have that. Here's another thing. Why are they going forward with the Biden thing? Obviously, it's all fucking bullshit. It turns out that Hunter Biden, let's see, Joe Biden, let me see if I understand the story, lent his son $4,000 for a car, and then he paid him back. Not $4 million or anything like that, $4,000. And here on Fox, $4,000 in the Biden criminal empire, and Russia's involved, and China, $4,000. What? The whole thing is nuts. They're not serious people. They're evil, not serious evil, and just scumbags. What can I say? I can't say it enough. Scum, evil. So why are they doing this? I'm going to play a clip here. This is from the David Pakman Show. And even though they all know in their heart of hearts that Biden hasn't done anything, but they're going to go forward with the impeachment anyway, it's because they want to muddy the waters. They want to confuse people. Again, what we're trying to do is you have the extreme right. They're never the MAGA. Forget about it. They're never, no matter what, you're never going to change their minds. They're never going to vote for Biden, ever. And then even liberals or progressives or whatever, no, they're never going to vote for Trump. You got the middle there. And independents, kind of the sane people. So the goal of the right wingers is to muddy the waters. Hey, well, Trump maybe, but Biden too. Like, he's corrupt. He's corrupt. Look at this. We're going to impeach him. And then the independents, like, who don't follow politics very closely, like, oh my God, like, I don't know. These guys are all corrupt. Like, I don't know. Like, I think people don't know too much about politics. I don't know. Maybe the economy was better with Trump. I don't care. There wasn't World War III like they said it was going to be when Trump was there. I don't know. That's the goal. They want to jump ball. That's what they want. It's disgusting. It's evil and satanic. I don't know. I can't have enough adjectives for this. It's pure evil. Watch this clip and see for yourself.
Talk about impeachment, and then
Get away
there's
from
like
me,
three
okay.
different things you mentioned there, all of which are interesting, but let's do impeachment first. It seems that the more committed they get to the idea that Joe Biden is a multi-decade mafia boss style criminal genius, while at the same time not knowing what day it is, right? The more and
This
more
is so
committed
fucked
they
up.
get to these two impossible stories, the more that the smoking gun evaporates. The latest is, well, he helped Hunter get a relatively cheap truck and Hunter paid him back, and we have a picture of the two of them
Yep.
with the truck and the sales guy.
Yep.
Has anyone
$4,000,
candidly
that's
said
it.
to you, listen, it doesn't matter what we find, we're doing this in 2024? Have they come to you and said, we're going to do the impeachment? Or do you think anybody actually cares about whether they do or don't find evidence?
I don't think they care whether they do or do not find
They're
evidence.
so
I think
evil.
what this is you have their nominee. They know their nominee is Donald Trump, and they know that he's facing 91 felony charges across 4 different jurisdictions, and likely will be convicted on some of those, before the voters go to the ballot box in November. So,
do you think so? Do you think the timeline will work out for that?
Timeline, sure. The March case in D.C.
Right.
would be wrapped up. Now, look, it's up to the jury. Jury could acquit him too. They know. Let me rephrase that. They know there will be resolution on some of these cases before the voters go to vote.
Fair.
And they also probably price in that he may be convicted on some of these counts before the voters go to vote. So if that's the case, the best they can do to try and muddy up Biden would be to try and throw at Biden, charges of corruption, so that maybe the voters say, well, they're both corrupt, and then Trump has a better chance at a jump ball election rather than one
That's
person
exactly
who's
what
been
I said,
convicted
Rose. Remember?
and impeached, and the other not convicted, not impeached. So I think they do see this as an effort that they have to, just kind of muddy the waters, to make it harder for the voters to tell, who is the better of the two choices.
Incredible.
So,
Okay, I don't even know what to say at this point. Just pure evil. Okay, so if you made it this far, thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Everyone be safe. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace. By the way, some people ask me what that means after every time I do a video. My outro. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. That's Mark Twain. Okay, peace, everyone.